Hello, everybody, and welcome to Manga Reflux. These schmucks still don't get the fucking starting procedure.
Can I talk now,
Dumbasses.
Casey? Is it okay to speak now, Master? Can I say words out of my face hole, or is it still? Am I not ready yet?
Wow, I was going to go with Mind Fuhrer, but you just taught me there.
One of these days, I'm just going to start when I say, are we ready? And he says yes, and then just keeps talking. And it's just going to start an episode with him mid-sentence talking about some random nonsense crap.
You could have done it this time.
Disrespect here.
The episode could have started.
I am a champion, okay?
You're not a champion.
You will respect me.
I don't.
Hero Academia 43. We're on. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Then we're doing One Piece later. You know the deal. Load the page, eat manga. Obey your champion.
Eat manga doesn't even respect your ass. Eat manga doesn't respect anyone.
It kind of doesn't. That's true. Alright. So, it's finally the last battle, says the first speech bubble.
Thanks.
Or shout bubble,
Thanks
technically.
for cracking that code, Mr. Announcer.
It's finally the last battle. The finals. Yay.
Well, the first finals, but the finals-ish, yeah.
Todoroki versus Bakugo.
Bakugo's pretty much exactly who we expected it to be.
Bakugo still got his rape face on. I'm down with it.
Yeah. Well.
And right at the get-go, I'm going to end this in one blow, because that's how Todoroki goes.
Yeah, kind of. That's pretty much how the Deku fight went as well. Just him blowing out with the ice, and that was pretty much it. Over and over again. In fairness, it worked, but, well, it sort of worked.
This Bakugo we're dealing with here.
Yeah.
So
Bakugo's like, ha 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 ha, blows a hole in his attack, basically. Because that's what Bakugo does.
He blows things up.
Yeah.
That's the thing he does. A defensive explosion.
Those exist?
Those apparently exist, yeah.
Exists in this case when ice is being sent at you.
I wasn't aware that explosions could be defensive.
The best defense is a good offense.
That makes enough sense that I can accept that, I guess.
You keep attacking so much, they don't get to attack, so you are defending yourself by attacking.
Sure, why not?
Yay!
So, this pretty much goes on. Just Bakugo basically sneaks around, rushes in, grabs Todoroki by the hair.
Flips over and throws him.
Yeah. This basically turned into a cat fight at some point.
He's got some spin on that, too. You see the spin on that throw?
A little bit of curve.
Yeah. It's like an aerial throw or something. It's weird. And an explosion because it went boom. I'm guessing.
Maybe. Sure.
And Bakugo goes a little bit drill sergeant. Don't look down on me, you little maggot. Okay.
That's kind of, don't look down on me while I look down on you.
Yeah.
So, Todoroki's like, hey,
I wonder if maggot was a literal translation or just an affectation of the translator just saying, we need an insulting term because the Japanese one doesn't work very well. So, I don't know. Maybe? Who knows?
I don't know. It feels like the translators would be more cursy about it. They seem to like that.
So Todoroki creates an ice wall to keep himself from falling out of the arena. But that also kind of puts a wall between him or a wall on one side of him, and on the other side is Bakugo.
He's basically backed himself into a corner, yes.
He made a corner in this area. He made a corner in the arena.
He made a corner to back himself into.
Yeah. Well, that works. Sorta.
Well,
he's not out of the
arena. He didn't immediately lose, so I guess that's... Yeah.
Then he grabs Bakugo's hand with his left hand, which is the fire side, but he does nothing with it.
Yeah. He just kind of throws him away or something again.
Bakugo don't like that.
He's feeling pissed because...
That face.
Remember, Deku got Todoroki to use his fire side. Which Bakugo cannot seem to do. Which then makes him feel inferior to Deku, even though he's winning.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, he pretty much is inferior to Deku.
Yeah.
As a person, at least.
Hey.
Power-wise, it's still iffy, but as a person, yes.
Hey, I'm on the Bakugo bandwagon, okay?
No, as a person, he's a shitty person. He's powerful, and he's kind of a badass, but he is not a good person, and that was what got Todoroki to use his fireside at the time, I think, more than anything else.
That's true.
So, Todoroki's starting to fall apart. Yeah,
Bakugo still... Yeah. He wants to beat the best at his best. So Bakugo is kind of losing his shit at this point.
Yeah, pretty severely. It's... Wow.
What I want is an overwhelming victory.
He's not wrong. He's basically saying the same thing that Midoriya was saying, only in a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Deku is going, don't look down on us. Bakugo is going, don't look down on me. So, interestingly enough, Deku's approach worked. Bakugo's doesn't.
Not so much.
But
I wonder if that says anything about Todoroki's personality and reacts more to a collective will than just one person, or maybe he just doesn't like Bakugo.
I think it's
a fair reaction.
It's also that and the fact that he's still kind of really confused from the fight with Deku. As we see, he says on the next page, after the fight with Midoriya, what should I really do? What I've done is a right thing or not? It was during that moment that I forgot all about you. I am totally confused right now. So he is confused, and that means that Deku essentially made him weaker by confusing him.
Yeah, and Todoroki realizes, hey, I should probably fight, because Deku shouts, hey, don't give up and shit, because that's what the protagonist does. When he's not in a fight, he is the inspiration. Not sure whether I'm complaining about that, but,
I'm complaining about that. I don't like that. It doesn't have to be like that in every series. There can be other things to motivate other characters than the protagonist telling you to get up.
Yeah.
Well, considering their last fight when he was yelling at him to actually fight seriously, and now he's still not fighting seriously, I'd get mad at him, too.
Well, here it's more acceptable than most, but yeah, Kenchi's complaint does have merits.
Yeah.
It's overused.
Yeah.
But at least we get a shot of Deku in this entire chapter.
Yeah, just the one.
Sure. No, it'd have been okay if he just didn't show up, because he'd had his moment.
Yeah.
Alright, so Todoroki's like, yeah, I'm gonna fight. Except...
Why is Bakugo spinning? What does that serve?
The only way to make an explosion more powerful is a rotating explosion. This is simple physics, Slice.
Did you not watch Gurren Lagann, Slice?
Alright. Everything's better with drills, apparently.
Good day it is. Yeah, so he's going to fight with everything he's got, and then... No.
Then Todoroki has a flashback to his mother. In that one shot where he's like, oh, crap, Mom. Oh, no, fire. Oh, I lost my will to fight at the last moment. This is really bad timing.
Yeah.
So, Schneiderbaum.
Schneider.
I don't get the reference.
I
don't
know,
knows...
but I think this pretty much confirms that Bakugo is a Quincy.
Or, Schneiderbaum is an actual German explosive. And... Hang on. Schneiderbaum...
Really? Okay.
I'm being told that, by the way, in Bleach, although we don't do it anymore, I'm being told that Yuha Bach is actually being consumed by his mustache now.
Yeah.
No, he's not. We talked about that.
Yeah. Image I've been linked.
Yeah, I can't seem to find anything. Even the meaning of the word.
No. That's unfortunate.
And there's no translation notes, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'd like to know the origin of that name.
Used a massive firepower and was equipped with a dash and a spin. That's what they call a human howitzer.
So it might be a kind of tank, maybe? Or specifically a kind of shell?
Probably.
Maybe.
So...
Okay. So, Bakugo realized Todoroki's down.
Yeah.
He's super down.
Pretty down, yeah.
He's pissed about it. Because that was too easy.
Not only is he outside of the arena, he is knocked out cold.
Oh, yeah. Why did Bakugo just pass out? Was that Midnight doing that?
I assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah, since he was carrying on the fight after the other competitor was clearly out of it.
Oh, yeah, I guess. What did she do? It's like shadow something.
I don't know. Her
Flashed him, maybe? That's...
Her quirk apparently is knocking people out.
Okay.
Because it's midnight. Sleep. Haha, get it?
No. I'm awake at midnight.
I am too, because fucking work.
Yeah.
I was awake at midnight as well.
Normal sleep schedules, what are those?
Yeah.
So Bakugo winning this, I immediately get flashbacks to when we compared him to Gary Oak. Become the champion.
Gary Oak, oh yeah, the
First.
game one, not the anime one.
Became the champion first. Number one. Now the protagonist has to beat the number one.
Yeah, only there's another tournament after this, and
yeah, I really hope they don't forget about that detail, because I want to see that. I want to see Bakugo get shit stomped. Because I think it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, and they actually concluded this part of the tournament, which I'm glad they did.
Yeah,
he wants to fight someone tough. So yeah, he's gonna fight someone tough in the first round. The next tournament, and they're gonna fuck him up.
I guess it would be the first and second years would fight first, and then it would be the winner of that against the third year. I would assume that's how it goes.
I just thought they were all mixed.
Well, it's the winner of all 3 years, so is it going to be just a Royal Rumble style? Well, not a Royal Rumble, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just Battle Royale style, all 3 of them going at once and see who wins?
No, I'm not sure, but I thought it was like there would be multiple representatives from each year in like mixed into a tournament. Another tournament. I'm not sure, though.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it said the winner of each tournament, so...
Yeah, I can't remember. Also, on the last page here, it says, this is not the kind of victory he wants. What? That's not English?
This is not the kind of victory he won't. Of course it's English.
He don't want that kind of victory. Not the kind of victory he won't.
Don't matter what he won't.
Mm-hmm.
What he get.
Yeah.
Oh, my forefather's language. What are you doing to it?
You did it to it first.
I can smell the moonshine.
Ha
ha! Okay. So, One Piece, Chapter 6. Yeah, we're on 6.
One Piece.
Luffy's a dumbass.
We know
Yay! I have a companion!
Yay, friends! Hug. Friend hug.
Yay, and I totally didn't do it under duress or anything. When he's tied up in a base where everyone wants to kill him. This was totally voluntary.
He's not thinking about that. He's thinking, I have more friends.
Sure.
Yep.
So everyone's like, okay, I need to repel those bullets.
That rascal isn't normal. That rascal. Yeah.
That's
So
scamp. That Monkey D. Luffy, he's such a scamp. He's a cad.
that little rapscallion.
CAD is something completely different.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just using words. It sounds similar.
Did you ever
Then
play
you
the
have
game
something in
Rascal?
common with the writer of this scene.
Way back when? Shitty PS1 game. Yeah.
What do you say?
Say you play the game Rascal.
No.
No point.
Nobody.
No.
I remember it kind of.
Yeah, it was kind of rubbish.
He must
Yeah.
be one of those devil fruits. Them there devil fruits.
Yeah, so basically untying him, yada yada. Just use swords. Yeah, that's sensible. Turn of events. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well
All right.
played.
That is the natural progression of things.
And Luke.
Didn't Kobe get shot?
Yep.
Yes. It grazed his shoulder, but yes.
Ah, okay. Alright, fair enough. So he fainted. Like a bitch.
He's a pussy like that.
He got
Kenshi,
shot.
you've been shot
I'm not-
before, yes?
Yes.
I'm the first to call him a bitch, but come on.
So, you didn't faint.
No, I didn't faint. That was because someone was still trying to kill me when they shot me. Or at least I thought. So I was still trying to crawl away.
Okay. Should probably ask about the rest of that story at some point.
Yeah.
Probably, but not
I guess
today.
this isn't the show for that. We might talk about that in the podcast. I don't know. That's a way to get views from one series to another. That's what you call a tease, motherfuckers. Yeah, so, I don't know what's going... Oh, right.
So they're all rushing him, and then Luffy's like,
fights
finally gives Zoro his swords.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, jump. Right.
He blocked
So,
everyone.
dog pile.
Yeah.
That happens.
Why don't dog piles ever work? They work in real life all the time. I
Yeah,
mean,
they kind of do.
This shouldn't have worked, but they all went for the overhead swing.
Yeah. Every single one of them.
I'm curious how strong Zoro's jaw is.
very. Haven't you seen him pulling that stone block in the anime?
Yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Like, what is
His teeth, though, that's the worry.
Yeah.
Because that if your jaw is like holding on with enough strength to hold a sword when the balance is all in the other end, then that's gonna break your teeth if you're holding it that tightly.
Calling it now.
Eventually, he's
what
just
is
going to have
what-
to upgrade to metal.
Yeah, I know. Metal teeth. Upgrade later on in the series.
Or he just drinks lots of milk.
Yeah, that's totally going to work.
2 full glasses every day. Really helps.
On a pirate ship. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, they just have a cow. Just they keep a cow.
They
on
should
the
have a
ship.
cow.
I have a cow.
I wouldn't put it
see no-
past Luffy to eat the cow.
I see no reason why they shouldn't have a cow at least for one day.
I was trying to work in fucking don't have a cow thing from The Simpsons.
I thought about it.
Yeah, it's kind of weak sauce.
Cowabunga.
Doesn't work.
Spicer, I thought you didn't like puns.
Yeah,
You just kind of made one.
yeah,
So,
sure, close enough.
Yeah, they're
You
all
hate
like,
yourself?
they're like, what the? And Kobe's like, whoa, and his head becomes an egg.
All of you better not move. You move and I'll kill you.
You don't move and I'll kill you.
Aren't they surrounding him?
He rolled a 20 on his intimidation check.
So... And now they're not surrounding him.
And this is the first time we see Zoro talking through a sword, which should not be possible.
He does it with his soul.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, that's the word of God explanation. No, it doesn't. It genuinely doesn't. That's the word of God explanation. He talks with his soul, and that is how he does not sound muffled when he's holding a sword in his teeth.
Okay.
So Zoro basically says, yeah, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'll be a pirate. I'm still going to be the world's best swordsman. Fuck the world. I'm Zoro.
I mean, his goal doesn't... It's not mutually exclusive. You can be a pirate and the best swordsman. I mean, it's probably best that you are, actually.
If you do something that ends up in the way of my goal, I will have you cut your stomach open to say sorry.
Good luck with making him do that, I guess. Huh. Apparently they were sort of going for completely forgotten the name of the samurai, that was it. Samurai thing for him. But, yeah.
No, he's Zorro. Like Zorro with the black mask. Like the movie Zorro.
Except he's talking about Harakiri, which is samurai.
He's like a samurai Zorro.
It's swordsmanship. It covers everything.
That's a little bit culturally jumbled, but we'll go with it.
That's what I'm getting at, yes.
He's like a Japanese Mexican.
Yeah, fucking swords. How do they work?
So, Luffy does Luffy stuff. The stretchy stuff that he does. Stretching. With a sweep kick that is especially sweepy.
Okay.
That's
technically not a sweep. You just basically threw a big-ass roundhouse kick.
Yeah. It's too high to be a sweep kick. It's hitting all of their midsections.
How did he not kick a single sword?
That's a good question.
Because they all had their swords up in the air, because these people are dumb.
No, look, they were behind Zoro, right? So their swords would be right where he's kicking.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
This was, the early days of the series when, maybe he hadn't quite gotten how to do fights properly yet. Which is understandable. Eventually he got the mechanics down by doing it over and over and over again, since that's the focus of the series.
Who cares? These are mooks. That's probably his reasoning. Who cares? But the technical side, they're just there to get beaten up.
Yeah.
I am
too strong.
Man.
We're wusses. We can't win. Yada yada. Yada yada. Badass splash panel. Sort of. Not quite. He looks really dumb holding that sword in his teeth.
Yeah.
I didn't notice in the anime, but just that one panel with you can see the sword that looks like it's basically sticking out of his face. It looks really dumb.
It grows.
He's swallowing a sword the wrong way.
It grows. Yeah. You know it grows on you.
Just gnawing on the sword.
It does grow on you, but just in this one instance, or there's probably going to be a few, honestly, but it looks pretty stupid.
Honestly, I think it would look aesthetically better if you were to have it so there was a hilt in the middle, so it was kind of like a dual, or like a twin blade, or a dual blade, or something like that.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
So, everyone in this arc is a moron. I was going to say another word, but that word would also apply because Captain Morgan is telling his soldiers to kill themselves, shoot themselves in the face.
Yeah. And they do it.
And they try and do it. So
just so this guy doesn't kill me, I'm going to kill myself.
Nobody can kill me but me.
That logic works in video games.
I would like to give props to the artist actually trying to figure out how someone would shoot themselves with one of those old-fashioned flintlock revolvers.
Hands.
Yeah.
There's one guy also being like, hey, what if I just stick this in my eye?
Yeah. Yeah. It's basically the Kurt Cobain argument for how you would shoot yourself with a shotgun. Yeah.
What?
They're not
That's probably easier, actually.
probably.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Use your toe if you want.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, what do they think that? That's a good question, Zora. What do these Marines think they're doing? I have no idea. It's weird.
Whatever their boss tells them to, apparently.
Yeah, because he will chop them up into small pieces. A shot to the head is probably going to be a lot less painful than that.
Yeah. Everyone in this arc is stupid. Just very, very stupid.
What? No, there's no way. They're all geniuses.
Okay. Like I said, One Piece takes a while to get going.
Yeah.
This is pretty much the point where people probably start dropping off and thinking, One Piece is just a stupid series. It's not that great. And they never get to the points that are actually genuinely amazing.
You know what, Zero? One of those people in this arc is a genius. Helmeppo. He's a genius of style. Purple suit and leopard.
Purple suit, yes. Leopard, no.
Leopard. And that haircut.
It's terrible.
And that haircut pulls it all together.
I'm okay with the haircut, to be honest. But the leopard, no. I can't abide.
Come on, Casey. It's leopard. Leopard.
Yeah, I ain't defending that.
No.
You guys suck.
No, Helmeppo's outfit sucks.
What would you know about?
The suit's fine.
What would you know about style?
Okay, so Captain Morgan's like, "I'ma kill you. I'm Captain Morgan," and Luffy's like, "Hey, I'm Luffy. Nice to meet you."
Pretty much.
That's okay.
This is some Punch Man level stuff from this far back. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Cut a fence. Wow, he's so strong. You're so cool.
How does that work?
Axes don't work like that. I mean, okay.
Also, how did he cut that far along? Did he sort of slide, like knee slide, fucking rock concert shit? I don't. His arm span is not that long. He couldn't.
It's the wind pressure.
Or did he slide and then sort of just jump back because he's at the beginning again when he like It's making my head hurt.
Maybe the fences are already halfway cut, so all he has to do is just like finish the last little bit, to, like give his slings that extra little bit of, appearance power to wow the audience.
Or maybe it's Popo style. He just swings and the fences know better, so he just cut themselves. God damn it, Dragon Ball Z Bridge.
It's great.
You know you love it.
I do. I watched it again.
What does that make, 4? 3?
Yeah. Okay. See? Kobe's with me. The fence broke in half just like that. He didn't even cut it. So, yeah, fight scene.
Double kick to the face.
Yay.
This face that he had, in this panel where Captain Morgan says, you little, and like you see his face in that right corner, top right panel, where he's like, page after the double kick.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
He's just like, it's funny. He looks fat.
It's hard to tell that's his face, to be honest.
I know, right?
It's the jaw. It doesn't help.
Yeah. So, Luffy dodges the axe.
He dodges everything.
Naturally, it's a fight scene, and it's with the protagonist, so obviously the protagonist wins, at least this early.
Yeah.
Yay!
Flipping around at the speed of sound. And
Place to go, gotta
follow my rainbow. Okay, I was intending to follow that up, but okay. And Kobe
can't stick around. Yeah, sorry.
So Kobe is again gushing over how strong Luffy is.
Yeah, you're fucking great, Luffy and shit. And then, okay, I take back what I said about the haircut. The haircut is not great. That's
Meppo pulls out his gun with his awesome haircut and his purple suit and his leopard shoes and undershirt. Great combination.
He says wait before Luffy says Luffy just punches Morgan anyway.
Don't tell Luffy.
So Kobe's at gunpoint. Oh no, he might die.
That would be
tragic loss.
Yeah,
of the
that would be
series.
an amazing loss. I mean, how could we ever go on without Kobe? Kobe? Yeah, how could we go on without Kobe?
Colbert. That's what his name is. Colbert.
I like Colbert.
Yeah. So Homeppo's like, hey, if anyone moves, I'll shoot Kobe. And then Kobe's just like, I'm not afraid of death. And Luffy's like, okay. And I'm going to now attack him.
You stupid son, Kobe's not afraid of death. That's weird phrasing. You stupid son?
He's censoring himself like Zero.
Oh. Luffy just got a whole lot lamer.
I don't think he's censoring himself.
Why?
I think he's just naming him after Lieutenant Morgan.
And anyone trying to emulate Zero just automatically gets lamer.
Alright.
You do realize he's still the
I love you, Zero.
You do realize he's still the DM for the game that you're going to be playing and hopefully trying to survive in?
Okay, well, I definitely am going to be introducing that rust monster. You know, the one that destroys equipment? Yeah.
I don't have any
Thankfully,
equipment.
I don't use
and
equipment.
none of it rusts.
Oh.
I have cloth and, like, a glass orb.
It
I don't
just
have anything
destroys
that rusts.
everything. And it's also...
That's not how rust works.
If I introduce 3 of them, that's challenge rating of 300 times the multiplier, which would then be more than a very hard encounter for you guys. More than a
Numbers.
dead encounter. Yeah.
Yeah, that means something to people that have never played D&D
Yes,
before.
basically I would kill them. If I had them fight 3 rust monsters.
Why'd you kill me? I didn't do anything to you.
And that's still not how rust works. Okay. So, Luffy punches Helmappo in the face. So, that happens.
Morgan
Captain
goes
Morgan
for the
tries to get him in the
backstab
back.
and is just dies. We don't even know how.
Fail.
Zoro
That's
kills
what
him,
happens when
just
you have
we
a
don't-
summon on your side.
That's a Dark Souls fail. How can you fail on the backstab? Never.
It's very, very easy, actually.
Yeah. Casey's whiffed a lot of them.
Anyway, so Zoro does his, white sign summon thing and just fucking backstabs the guy who's about to hurt the protagonist. Yay. That's a good summon. That's how you do it. And we move on to the next chapter. Friends. Yay. I guess.
Yay.
The
Opening
Lieutenant
panel
lost. Lieutenant Morgan's been defeated. We all
Okay, you skip the
suck.
fucking opening.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's the opening. They're just painting and messing around.
Well, they're trying
They're trying
to
to
design a
get flag.
flag.
Yeah. That was a cool thing. 'Cause it's like right at the beginning.
Is
And they suck at it.
He's painting an animal. That has
He's
a
painting
face.
a dog. Yes.
I think
It's a
that's a
dog.
bear. Doesn't look like a dog.
Huh.
It's got the snout and the nose.
That's a bear.
A lot of things have snouts and noses.
Oh yeah, and I can see it if I look. You can see the details.
Yeah, he's turning the top of the skull into a dog or something.
kind of like a bear now.
That's actually a kind of cool design. I'd be okay with that.
All right.
It's like one of those...
Painting a bear? That's what he's doing.
No, it's like one of those Rorschach plot tests where you see, is it this or is it this kind of thing?
That's an
Is it
actual
a skull
bear.
or is it a dog?
That's an actual bear with a skull painted on it, and he doesn't seem happy about having a skull painted on him, but he's just sitting there. So I don't know what he's pissed about.
Oh. Oh, okay. I get it
He
now.
probably beat it in submission.
There's a chance of that.
Why didn't they take the bear?
Oh.
That would have been an awesome mascot character.
Well, at this point, they have a shitty little boat, so what are they going to take it on?
Shitty little boat. There'd be room.
There's a D&D story about Sir Barrington, who was basically somebody made a bear and then had them, like, really good at disguising themselves and basically convinced everybody in the entire world that he was a hero named Sir Barrington who was human instead of a bear. And one person actually passed a perception check and they were claimed as insane and were thrown out of the kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a butler that spoke bear, so it spoke for him.
Yeah. It's great.
Anyway, so yeah, Marines are wimps, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
They were, oh no, being oppressed by Captain Morgan. I'm starting to feel like this is just an allegory for alcoholism.
We're free. We're out of Captain Morgan's control. No longer will Captain Morgan dictate how I spend my Saturday nights.
It could be, right?
Let's hope a Jack Daniels doesn't drift into town.
Everyone hated Captain Morgan, according to Kobe. That's not true. They were loving him at first. Everyone loves Captain Morgan at first.
Anyway. So, fucking party, this is basically the start of how arcs end. Everyone fucking celebrate, woo, it's a party because we did the stupid thing that was great, but it was stupid, and everyone involved was really, really dumb.
So, yeah, then they start eating.
He's really down on this arc, and it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad.
You're being very critical for the first arc.
That's my job. I'm critical of everything. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I'm strong. I'll get stronger later on. Yep, that's how Shonen Battle works. Yeah.
Yep.
So, and Luffy announces, hey, I'm gonna go to the Grand Line. Kobe's like, no, you're a fucking insane person, and I'm such a bitch, and I don't want to go to the Grand Line because I'm a bitch.
Doesn't he go to the Grand
Still
Line?
thinks that?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, and Kobe's like, no, I'm gonna be a Marine and stuff, but you're still my friends even though you're pirates, and that's kind of not cool for Marines.
We'll always be friends. And Kobe's like, yeah, I never really had any friends because I'm a freaking nerd.
Yeah.
That's mean. You guys are mean.
Yeah. See, I kind of did the same thing, but I was not as much of a bitch as this character was, so yeah. Kobe goes a bit beyond stereotypical, nerdy, whiny, annoying, whiny, nerdy, annoying, whiny character.
Right.
But yeah, now he's all inspired and shit, and he gets to be. Let's just skip ahead a little bit, shall we?
Sure.
So yeah, the Marines show up and are like, "Hey, you're pirates, right? Except for this guy, he's not a pirate. Cool. He's not a pirate. Okay, you want to be a Marine? Yeah, I want to be a Marine. I'm gonna be a Marine. Cool. See ya." That's pretty much how it goes.
Well, we skipped over...
and Kobe punches Luffy in the face.
No, they don't want to let Kobe into the Marines because he's friends with pirates. So Luffy punches him square in the face.
No,
and they get into a brawl, so they're not friends.
The thing that happened is Kobe was on Alvida's ship before, and if the Marines found out he was on a pirate ship doing pirate shit, he would have gotten in trouble. Luffy ends up talking shit about, hey, this kid used to be on this pirate ship. You should have seen it. He was such a pussy. Blah, 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 blah. And Kobe punched him in the face. So Luffy hits him back. Because that's what pirates do when you hit them. They beat the shit out of you. And that gets the Marines on them and gets them kicked out of town. And Kobe is in good with the Marines now.
Yay.
Yay. You're right.
I don't think that counts as a plan, but it was a good moment, I'll say that much. Kobe doing something, I don't want to say cool, because that does not fit the character of Kobe. Kobe does not do anything cool, ever.
He did something
including at the current place where the fucking manga is right now. No, I still don't count it. I don't care what techniques he learned or what he's doing right now. He's still fucking shitty little Kobe, and always will be.
Well, he did one thing manly, and that's going to pave the path for the future.
Yeah, here's the thing about a path. You kind of have to build along that path. Otherwise, it's not a path.
So, anyway, they fucking leave and shit. They leave town in the shitty little boat, and the Marines salute them when they leave because they got them over their alcohol addictions.
Yep.
And freed them from the demon that was Captain Morgan.
No more Captain Morgan in this town. He's outlawed.
Yep, prohibition is now in effect.
Damn it, I was about to say
Apparently.
that. Oh, that's thunder.
Women will be happy. No more whiskey dick. Which is great, I guess.
Okay, way to take it a little too far, Slice. That's...
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm just going to forget what I heard. Yep.
Oh, you do
awesome.
that. So, anyway.
It's the fastest way to get us to move on.
Okay. So, Legend of Gold Roger and all that stuff. And next is Chapter 8. Fan service enters. I mean, Nami enters.
Is she really fan service at this point? I mean...
No, in fairness, she wasn't at the beginning. She very quickly turned into that, but not at the very beginning.
I don't know. It was about Alabasta, I think, is the first time they really did anything like, hey, look, she has boobs.
The fucking wax thing. And they had all the clothes burn off. The fight against Mr. 3.
Is that?
She almost gets turned into a wax sculpture.
Okay, yeah.
No, yeah, Drew.
All right, fair enough.
All the things. Yeah.
Yay. So, it's at this that Zoro realized they have absolutely no idea where they're going.
We have
because
Zoro,
neither of them
who is famously lost in the series multiple times and has no navigation skills whatsoever. And then we have Luffy, who also has no navigation skills whatsoever, but manages to get to places through sheer luck.
Yeah. Zoro basically has a cosmic inability to know where he's going, and Luffy just doesn't care. So...
Ultimate team.
So, do their bad luck and good luck cancel each other out, then? So they just go nowhere?
They go somewhere neutral.
They get places, but nowhere that they ever care about.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
It's what that would mean, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I would say they get to Usopp's Island, but unfortunately that's when they had Nami, so that's technically important.
So, find someone that knows how to navigate. Okay, so the luck just does not cancel it out. Luffy is just bullshit lucky. Yeah. So they're hungry and shit because they've been at sea for a long time because they don't know how to navigate. Luffy sees a bird. He wants to eat the bird and does a fucking stretch thing. Because that's what he does. He does stretchy things. His name's Luffy. He's a rubber man. Basically shoots himself into the sky.
The bird.
Catch the bird.
Bird is not a small bird.
Nope.
Yeah, it's that fucking Father Ted sketch with, like, small and far away. There's a difference. That one's far away. It is not small. That's a big bird. It's not the big bird. It's a big bird.
Big Bird is running away with Luffy in his jaws.
Big Bird got kind of metal after he left fucking Sesame Street.
Yeah. Credit where it's due. Zoro he knows where he's going as long as he's following something, so...
Yeah.
He can follow at this point in the series. He somehow loses that ability later, but, you know...
Well, that's because he's in a boat and it's a bird, and it's fairly easy to see.
And he's really hungry.
Zero.
Yeah?
He's saying Zoro is on a boat.
He's on a boat. Yeah.
He's still on the words.
I still didn't look up the fucking lyrics
My
or
God,
anything.
I could do this whole song right now. I don't want
Please
to.
don't.
Alright, so moving past, actually, no, he's still on the boat.
Yeah, he's still on the boat.
He picks up some hose, so it's boats and hose.
Boats and hose.
Sure.
Boats.
So it turns out the pirates and try and take over the boat,
which is a great idea.
That does not work for them.
That conflict is immediately ended.
Yeah, just decide to be nice guys and neighborly and just row for him.
Not after,
because they're nice guys.
Yeah, not after a beating or anything.
Hunter Zoro. We're really sorry.
Yeah. So they're pissed because someone stole a boat, but she was hot, so it was kind of okay.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, so flashback to the shitty pirate story. They had a bunch of stuff. It was awesome. And then, they came across a ship with someone got a treasure chest, but they're, like, dehydrated or something, because they just collapsed over the side of the boat. Oh no, we should be good Samaritans and help them get rid of all that crap they're carrying. Yeah. Introduction of Nami is her ripping off people and stealing from them. So, basically the defining trait of the character, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they try and find what's in the chest, and in the meantime, she has slipped the ruse of being dehydrated and stolen their actual boat. Ship, even. That's actually
If they'd just given her the water first instead of taking the treasure, it might have been better.
I have a feeling she was
sure how.
to beat the shit out of them, so...
Yeah.
Well, because then they would have all jumped on for the treasure chests. You'd have had one guy lagging behind.
So, we now get, she's a navigator. It's literally the first thing that shows up on the next page. Hey, it's a cloud, so that means the wind's going to pick up and shit or something.
Sure. She's very good at what she does.
Yeah, she immediately predicted a storm that would destroy that boat that she was just in.
Dark clouds.
Okay. Sure.
Well, there were dark clouds forming, so...
Hang on, let me just check the window right now. Oh no, guys, there's dark clouds outside.
Yay?
But
my house is going to get destroyed.
Are those clouds black like they are in here?
They're grey.
You
actually don't see black clouds, like,
you
ever.
live in freaking England. It's fucking cloudy like 70% of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's summer, so it's like 60% of the time.
Oh, I'm sorry, 60% of the time.
Go sailing and then tell us.
See, I did that in Assassin's Creed 4. It's a good game, by the way. Clouds weren't black in that either. Dark grey again.
Well, you know what?
Why are we arguing about this? What is this? This was the most boring and pointless tangent we've ever had.
Yeah.
I think you're
Mostly my
underestimating
fault. I apologize.
the other tangents and how pointless they were.
No, not at all. So, we get the second-hand introduction of Buggy the Clown. A one-time gag character that came back over and over again.
Because he's awesome.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. I kind of wanted him to stay just forever.
The little guy?
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. I like the adventures of Little Buggy.
Yeah. I wonder if somebody made a compilation.
Since he didn't have a torso or anything, right?
Nope.
So technically, he didn't have any of his vital organs with him. So that takes a lot of potential for killing him.
Yeah, as long as he puts all of his vital stuff somewhere, then yeah, somewhere safe.
Well, the head might be a problem, but
yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, you'd have to kind of work around the human waste problem. Otherwise, you have a mountain of crap when you come back.
Buggy could probably beat the shit out of Law.
Probably. That whole shambles thing probably just wouldn't work. Wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So, clown ship, circus ship. There is literally a big top sitting on the deck.
The ship is literally called the Big Top. See what he did there?
Well, it's an appropriate name. It has a big top, so calling it the Big Top is... It's right.
Sure.
Got an elephant... what the fuck is it called?
Figurehead. Figurehead.
Thank you. God damn it. Has an elephant figurehead. With a cannon in it. Hey, Ken, that's the thing that you wanted, right? Someone wanted that. The figurehead with a cannon in it.
Slicer wanted his entire ship to be
cannons. Oh, no, that was me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. A ship made of cannons, essentially.
That's non-canon, though.
Okay, that's pretty good. I was going for the sarcastic laugh, but I was like, yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's not funny to me because I have to fix that spelling all the damn time.
Okay.
In fairness, a lot of things that are non-canon are also non-canon, so...
I'm confused.
Not even going to dignify that. Alright, why, when you first see something in the air that is clearly a bird, your first reaction is to shoot it with a cannon?
Because it's a bird. And you have a cannon. What else are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm with Kenshi on this one. That's right, a pretty solid reason.
Said like that, yes. Alright. I would probably
if I had a cannon, I
so...
would shoot anything with a cannon if I had a cannon on me.
You'd probably make a good pirate. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
So, Nami's on the run from pirates because she stole a map.
She steals a lot of things.
Yeah. It's kind of a shtick. So, running. There's a bird, and they want to shoot it down with the cannon.
Yeah, they do shoot it down with the cannon. They do shoot it.
And they do shoot it down. In fairness, that bird appears to have legs, so... like, human legs. So it could, theoretically, be like a fucking zoan fruit or something. Sorry to bring rationality to this series.
Yeah, how dare you.
Also, zoans weren't really invented in the series yet, so... well, not invented, but they weren't part of the canon yet. Sorry. I said canon. Make you laugh.
up.
Remember how we said that the honor thing was going to be a thing that happened a lot? I think the canon thing is going to happen a lot too.
Well, they stopped using cannons eventually, so
that's pretty much true.
So you better get it while you can get it.
Let's stay to being strictly canonical here, and yeah, canonical.
That was not even a joke.
It wasn't a joke. Zero. Let's go canonical. Let's keep going.
So they shoot the bird, and Luffy drops down because he was on the bird. Not entirely sure how he didn't die, but whatever.
That's not a fall. That's something else. He just slams into the ground. And is completely fine because he's Luffy, but still, anyone else would be paste.
It's rubber. So, yeah.
You should have bounced.
Ooh, he should have bounced. That would have been cool. And hilarious.
So he's glad to be back on the ground, so that's nice for him.
Yeah.
Now he immediately sees a guy who falls from the sky and stands right back up and decides, hey, maybe this guy can kick their ass or at least,
distract them long enough for me to run away.
Yeah.
Oh, boss, you're here. You're going to regret calling him boss because now he's going to think he's your boss. He's going to want to recruit you.
Oh, he'd totally do that anyway. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So other pirates are attacking him.
I just love her face on that second panel. That blank smile.
Hang on. Yeah. That's a face. Oh, shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Anyway. So, they knock off his hat.
Don't do that.
That was a bad move. I'm not entirely sure how they just knocked off his hat and didn't, cut a part of his face off or something, but apparently that guy has really bad aim.
Very.
You'd been better off aiming at his face, honestly.
So, beats the guys because Luffy, he just pretty much stomps on everyone at this part of the series.
Yeah.
Which is kind of boring.
Does he gain any real skill or talent or abilities before he enters the Grand Line?
No.
So he's
pretty much just building the crew.
This is on par with the Grand Line in the weakest sea. So yeah, he's going to be the most powerful.
Yeah. He doesn't really even consider trying to build himself up until Alabasta when he fights Crocodile.
Yeah.
So
he still has a while before he...
Actually, he doesn't even, even after that, he doesn't really consider, learning anything. He just took things he picked up from 3 fights with Crocodile, losing twice. He learned things from that fight that helped him win the 3rd time. He didn't even...
Yeah, I'm just saying that fight was a wake-up call for, holy shit, guys here are strong, I should probably try and get stronger.
Or at least fight smart, sort of. Use tactics.
Yeah, because he still didn't get, he technically still didn't get any stronger until, CP9 showed up, honestly.
Well, he didn't... You could say he was trying to work on the techniques that he used there earlier on. That wasn't an immediate, hey, I learned how to do this, within seconds. It's not how it happened. I think that's pretty much how he explains it as well. He gets his taste of the Grand Line, and then he realizes, oh shit, basically. So, to protect my Nakama and all that shite, he's like, I'm going to be stronger. So he starts working on techniques to be stronger. Makes sense. But until then, he's just kind of, whatever. I'm stronger than most people. It's kind of nice. Can punch people.
It is cool. Kind of nice. It is kind of cool.
I know, right? Champions can bro fist through the internet.
You just poisoned me. You poisoned my heart and my soul. I hope you're happy.
I'm very happy. I'm a champion.
So anyway,
I don't get why you keep saying this I'm a champion thing.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Okay. I don't understand it, though.
So, Yeah, so Nami introduces herself after Luffy beats the shit out of 3 dudes. Says, hey, I'm a thief. I steal from pirates. Wanna be partners or something?
You punched those dudes pretty good, so let's team up and stuff.
I guess that's the end of the volume, because there was a ending page there, or something. And for some reason it's not loading pages anymore.
Yeah, but
there we go.
I think it might just be Manga itself, because everything else is loading fine. But
it was just that first page. The next one's
Manga blows.
Should we end it here? Because we are short on time this time.
What time are we on? Around 4:20. Blaze up.
It's not 4:20. It's 4:24 for you.
Shut up.
I know it.
I was rounding.
I know what time it is.
I suppose we could stop here.
Alright.
Yeah.
You don't even blaze up. What the fuck do you mean 4:20 blaze up? You don't even smoke weed. Don't lie to me.
No, I don't. But I've heard that phrase enough to know. Okay, when it's 4:20. Yeah,
I hate
say
when
the
people
thing.
do that.
People will laugh.
At my work, I'm pretty sure that most of my coworkers smoke weed, so they're always happy at 4:20.
Yeah.
It's a funny thing. Don't think about it too hard.
It offended me deeply.
Oh, reviewing comments again. There are no comments to review, though, for some reason. I don't know what happened there. Anyway. Alright. There are not comments awaiting approval. There are no comments awaiting... Oh, you fucking piece of shit, YouTube. Alright. Top comments. It's really going to bother me. Fucking saying there's comments waiting when there aren't. Alright, first off. Stevens says, Killer Bee and balancing 7 swords as a fighting style still seems ridiculous to me. It is badass, but it just doesn't seem practical if he spins and has his back turned. The most unimpressive way to die has to be the guy from Attack on Titan who constantly bites his tongue. One day he is going to bite right through his tongue and bleed to death just walking down the street.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All it would take...
That's a pretty bad way to die.
All it would take is just like he trips or something while you're doing that.
I don't even know why Kishimoto made the 8 swords. I think it's 8 swords, by the way. The 8 swords fighting style, and only used it once.
Yeah, he's an octopus. Get it? Get it?
Give him 8.
Because it has 8 limbs.
Yeah, why do they have to be swords?
Actually, he basically ripped that off of One Piece, because there's a character that does that in One Piece as well. Only he actually has 8 arms to wield them. 6 arms.
What if you had, like, whips or something? I don't know. More like tentacles?
Because whips are kinky.
And you position them in parts around your body, like you strap them so that whenever you move, you just have a whole cacophony of pseudo-tentacles.
Cacophony.
I can't speak. I write things. I don't speak.
Yes, you do. You have for closing on 2 years now.
Be quiet. Yeah.
I can't. Because I also talk and have for about 2 years now. So, Kainov says, unicycle swordsmanship comes to mind. Too tired to think of more. And choking on vomit, too drunk to wake up for worst way to die. Or stupidest way to die.
Oh, I thought he was just telling us that was what he was doing.
Yeah.
Which begs the question, how are you typing this if you're choking on vomit, too drunk to wake up?
The choking on vomit thing makes me think of Breaking Bad, so that makes me sad. Oh.
Why?
Oh, yeah. I was trying to think of what you were talking about. Now I remember.
It makes me sad because that is a horrible way to die.
Poor that character. Anyway. Settle7 says, most outlandish from recent memory is a guy who beats up people with a paper sword.
That is fantastic.
No,
paper cut, paper cut, paper cut, paper cut. Slow but effective. I mean, it's not effective at all, but still slow.
No, the best is a guy who kills someone with a spoon. Just by hitting them with a spoon. Always with a spoon.
Always with the spoon.
Takes years.
Decades.
Oh god, that, yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
That was pretty great.
You're welcome.
Did they actually turn that into a full film? I remember hearing that was a plan at some point, but it was possibly an April Fool's joke.
There was something like it, but I can't remember what it was.
I'm going to check into that at some point soon.
You do that. Ethan says, flicking boogers. It's a stupid word. But we don't have a better one. So, that explode comes to mind.
What do you call boogers?
Bogies.
Oh.
Oh, that's okay. Bat bogey X, right? That makes more sense now.
Yeah, that's where that comes from. That explode comes to mind because there are some problems with that. If you run out, how far up are you going to have? This was a very good point.
I assumed his powers just always gave him at least some, but yeah.
It's possible.
I'm not sure. He only did it like 3 or 4 or 5 times.
In one encounter, yeah, that's pretty much true.
It helps if you have really bad allergies, I guess.
That's not really bogies, though. It's more snot.
Yeah. Ooh, explosive snot. Ew.
What if that's just flammable snot?
Ooh.
That makes
That'd
sense.
Be bad.
Snot napalm?
That's effective.
Awesome.
It's sticky and
You have to not kill Mr. 5 in your story so you can write him with more powers with boogers and snot. And he has napalm snot. You need to do that now.
Well, technically he's a bounty hunter, so that maybe.
Alright.
I'm never going to get that far, let's be realistic
Oh,
about
come
this.
on, dude.
Plus, you can easily cause yourself nosebleeds. The most unimpressive way to die, Kuino was actually pretty far up there. Just a random everyday accident taking someone who was supposed to be cooler than that just feels disappointing. Yeah.
Yeah.
She died off panel.
But honestly, I do think illness is the worst because of how often it happens in fiction.
Yeah. Stop stealing the reading from my thing.
Well, then keep reading it.
We've been talking about shit. Just jump in and just start reading without... Not really much for me to say on this week's Academia. Just that I still dig the facial expressions. Yeah, they're still pretty good. Yeah. God, I'm having Sonic 06 flashbacks thanks to Luffy. Why?
I don't know, but part of me still thinks that Sonic 06 was still not that bad.
No, it was
playable.
Bad. It was bad.
It was, yeah, no.
It wasn't in a lot of places. So it was that bad.
I beat Sonic 06, alright?
So did I. But there were points where it would just kill you over and over again with nothing you could do about it.
I don't remember as much as I probably should have.
The entire ranking system was bullshit because if you died once, you would never get enough points to get better than E. Ever. You couldn't do it. And since it would just bullshit kill you all the time, it was worthless.
I didn't care about ranks, so that's fine by me. Anyways, Kenshi is a pimp.
Shut up! Seriously. Stop doing that. I'm not kidding anymore. Kenshi is a pimp, Slicer is Napoleon, and Casey needs a shade tree.
Zero wasn't there.
I was tired. Zero wasn't there. And now he's trying to make up for lost time by stealing my shit. Anyway, our answers to the questions, which were, most outlandish fighting style you've seen.
Fighting with 2 shields.
That's a good one. Also, probably something close to... No, it's not. it's not even close to viable in Dark Souls. I was going to say it was, but it's not.
There was this
It is,
dude.
actually, since the wheel skeleton, its weapon is a shield. You could spin it, and it does a pretty good damage, but it's real close range.
Okay, in Dragon Ball, there was this guy in the first World Martial Arts Tournament who fought with his body odor.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
But it's okay, 'cause Krillin doesn't have a nose.
The original Dragon Ball was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. At least early on, it was weird.
Yeah.
I suppose the generic battle manga format wasn't really a thing yet at that point.
It was being established
Not really, no.
as it was being written.
Yeah. So it was basically just running on the format of a gag manga at that point. To an extent.
Alright.
And the most unimpressive way to die.
Running with scissors.
Yeah.
That's a bad one.
If you've ever seen, like, the Venture Brothers, like, there was this, like, the two main characters, like Hank and Dean Venture, they're basically cloned. It's like basically a spoof.
They got hundreds of clones because they just keep dying.
They keep dying in the stupidest ways. One of them involves running with scissors.
Okay. That's a pretty bad way to die, I'll be honest.
Falling down the stairs.
Now, that just happens, so that's not unimpressive at all. That just means you either fucked up and did a stupid thing. It's not that unimpressive. Everyone does stupid things.
I know, I'm trying to think of an actual one that's unimpressive that isn't disease or illness.
In fairness, the Queen one was falling down some stairs, but still. Memory serves in the anime, it basically said she just tripped on a step and hit her head. She just died.
It was $1 Million Baby and then Scary Movie 4 where they parodied that? Or Scary Movie... Yeah, it was Scary Movie 4 where they parodied that, where the person tripped and then they broke their neck on the stool and then everybody started breaking their necks doing everything by tripping and falling.
Yeah. They turned to look at somebody else and they just snapped their neck.
You're mentioning a Scary Movie film after the first two.
I like.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I liked.
Hell, the second one is pushing it. Oh well. In fairness, at least it wasn't Shriek. I can't really think of anything particularly unimpressive. Oh, tell you what. Trying to glass someone, only the shot hits you in a place that kills you. Like you smash a glass bottle, only the shard like cuts your jugular or something.
When have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
I thought we're going on ways that you've actually heard of.
That is a way I've heard of.
Wow.
Oh, looking down the barrel of a gun
is a thing
to
that
see if it
happens a
works.
lot in this country, okay?
Looking down the barrel of a
that's
gun to see if it works, and then accidentally pulling the trigger.
People actually do that?
Yeah.
There is a reason that is a rule of things you're not supposed to do, so yeah.
You'd be surprised at what stupid people do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't actually say the fighting style thing.
I couldn't really think of anything. I mean, there's a lot of stupid stuff that's only viable in manga, so I'm not sure if that stuff really counts. I don't know.
Yeah. Nami's pseudo-magic thing with the staff is kind of weird.
I think that's a bit blunted because she didn't know how to use the staff either, and so it came off as funny. It wasn't really a It wasn't meant to be a fighting style, unless that improves later. I don't know. I've only seen up to Skya.
Yes, it improves later.
Mm. Okay.
I keep thinking of outlandish fighting styles. Most of the examples that pop in my head come from One Piece.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. Buggy's was weird too, in fairness. Fucking shooting his fingers with, like, knives in them. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, Kimimaro from Naruto.
Bone dude?
The bone guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Anyway, I guess we're done for this episode, because we've got to record the podcast, and Slice was a dumbass, so we're in a rush. I've said that like 6 times today.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I live to insult people who don't deserve it. Alright,
yeah, you do.
I guess that's it for this episode, so we'll be back next week with more Reflux, and we'll be doing what we usually do. I think we should probably change it up just a little bit and do something else for a single chapter.
Sure, yeah.
Pick out we're close to the day.
It's not like we're going to get through all of One Piece. We're going to have to skip ahead at some point, so...
Yeah.
Life is addicted now, so we can pick and choose. Yay!
I'm thinking we should probably just skip Usopp's arc because no one cares.
No.
Right? Is that a nope, Slicer doesn't care? Or
I'm slowly gaining more respect for him, but I still hate him.
Anyway, awkward silences. That's not helpful. It's saying a thing. Slice is the only one that contributes. Thank you. Alright, so I guess we'll be back with next week with more stuff.
Yeah, we'll be back next week with more stuff. Yeah. Okay, guys, bye. Have a beautiful night.
Zero.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.